Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius June 14, 2022. Very good day ahead, dear. It could make you want to get out of your usual setting. Why not try to organize a trip? The aspects of the moment and the somewhat heavy atmosphere of the last few days would gladly encourage you to visit other horizons. It is from now on and for a few more days that you have to decide on these kinds of projects, then you risk being caught up in everyday life. You may have the impression that everyone is jumping on you because you are not strong enough or determined enough to achieve your goals. Today, you shouldn't try too hard to get the stars. You should deal with your dreams another day. Do not give up, but rather be attentive to concrete problems, to questions relating to daily life. You are sensitive by nature, but today you will be even more so. You will relate better to others because you will know what they want before they tell you. You think a lot about spiritual matters, and you will be greatly interested in books or magazines on this subject. A call from a distant place will also give you food for thought. Exchange your deepest beliefs and try to come up with new insights. It is harvest time for you, so make effective the favors you have done to others during the last few weeks. Connect with Mother Nature and receive. Your main task today is simply to be happy, although it is also important that you get down from the clouds for a while and attend to some details on Earth. As long as you take care of this, you'll have a smooth ride. Something seems to be waking up in you today, dear. The big tensions of the last few days have all of a sudden been deflated and you will be able to resume your normal activities. It would not be impossible that for the purpose of fitness or seduction, you want to take care of your body a little more. A program made of a little more sport and a better diet would be welcome. Today you may be lost in books, magazine articles and newspapers to find ways to advance your current projects. You could call people you know have the information you need and have fascinating conversations with them. The result could be new plans and ideas, not to mention contacts. Write down your data in the agenda, and then take a break to relax and enjoy the day. You may well be surprised dearly. In your work, for example, you have things under control very well, your objectives are defined and everything is locked to let no problem enter. But there may be young wolves around you, perhaps less organized, but who have long teeth and who could hold you back a little. But after all, it may make you want to rediscover the exhilaration of the competition. Today you undoubtedly feel overflowing with energy. It is a good opportunity then to dedicate yourself to cleaning and ordering, which is never too much. Why not start with the cabinets, the attic and the storage rooms? If you have to work, your desk, workspaces, and files could all benefit from a little TLC. Think how good you will feel when everything is tidy. Take advantage of your energy in the best way to achieve everything you set out to do. The freedom of some ends where the freedom of others begins. It is perhaps this difficult observation that you could experience today in all socio-professional activities. You may need to make some cooperative efforts, limit yourself a bit when it comes to claims, but you can also think about integrating your personality and creativity better. You may well be surprised dearly. In your work, for example, you have things under control very well, your objectives are defined and everything is locked to let no problem enter. But there may be young wolves around you, perhaps less organized, but who have long teeth and who could hold you back a little. But after all, it may make you want to rediscover the exhilaration of the competition. Take the opportunity to practice deep self-healing today, in such a way that you can communicate directly with your own essence, free of distractions. Do your best to hone in on that specific internal issue that demands your attention. You must learn to deal directly with these circumstances, instead of expecting other people to solve problems for you today. Take the opportunity to practice deep self-healing today, in such a way that you can communicate directly with your own essence, free of distractions. Do your best to hone in on that specific internal issue that demands your attention. You must learn to deal directly with these circumstances, instead of expecting other people to solve problems for you today. You should be full of energy today. until the point of feeling a little restless, even nervous. If it's been a long time since you've played sports, now is the time to get back into it. Your body needs to exercise. Do this because this energy could turn against you and inhibit you instead of stimulating you. Once a few calories have been burned, you will then be relaxed and able to spend a quiet and convivial moment with those you love. Maybe you feel like you're about to achieve something big, so don't slack off or give up now. You're almost there, you're one step away from an important achievement. In sentimental matters, you will feel that they are watching you, but that they do not appreciate you as you are. Take your time to prepare before making your next move. Our eyes in the sky. The moon links up with Uranus tonight, and the energy is still sociable, but it's more suggestive of old times and memories. It's a great night for a small gathering around the fire pit to recap your group's greatest hits. Intuition is strong, but the emotional intensity could cloud your judgment. If you're under work or other pressure and unable to socialize, you could experience some mood swings. Just try not to behave in a way you might come to regret later. Why do we allow emotions like guilt or shame to isolate us? Yes, our past is unique. No one else has the same lens on reality because no one else has lived identical experiences. Yet, while our history might be our own, we can still find relatable ways of sharing our stories with others to inspire communion, compassion, admiration, and respect. Fortune might land in our laps. Although luck appears randomly, it is the result of good karma gathered from previous deeds. Enjoy this magical moment. Mid-afternoon, the moon aligns with Neptune, continuing the day's dreamy vibe. At best, this aspect will bring out our compassionate side. At worst, it can find us becoming lost in illusion. When Pallas aligns with Chiron, we perceive the magnitude of this truth. Pain, although uniquely experienced, is universally understood. The gulf we perceive between ourselves and others is not as wide as we believe. The patterning of our wounds becomes defined during this transit, and our strategic approach to healing empowers us while inspiring those around us to resolve their own pain. Are we keeping organized? Are we being mindful of the details? However, Mercury in opposition scrambles our ability to express ourselves. We forget the minutiae, and our interactions become laden with misunderstandings. Frustration is the result of this cosmic clash, so give the time-sensitive deeds on your to-do list a bit of extra padding and prepare for 1 or 2 awkward conversations.